So, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Got to talk about this because I think we're kind of in a time frame where we don't really take these types of things seriously or believe that this type of thing could happen in America. But we're talking about food shortage. We're talking about the thought of it being one day here in the United States of America where we've always known it to be this great prosperous land, and there's always been an abundance of everything that we think we need and everything that we want, food being the main thing, as America being one of, if not the most obese, overweight, sick from food nation in the world. But we never factor in a time where there may not be any food or not enough food for to serve the whole of the American people, because we just coasting along. A lot of us think because we got money, oh, man, I'll be fine. I got money. I'm not worried about a time where food shortage because I got the money. I can do this. I can do that. But there are sequential moments that are lining up with the scripture right about now, and we walking right in the middle of that. You know, we read about uh, in wars and rumors of wars. We've seen that and we're seeing that. We've read about pestilence. We've seen that and we're seeing that. And you also read about famine, and that's all famine is. Famine mean ain't no food. People hungry. And we've grown up seeing the footage of brothers and sisters in Africa and in different parts of Africa, like specifically like in Ethiopia. We used to grow up and see Ethiopian people who were almost skeletal, flies all around their faces, man, just hungry, man, weak, just so weak, laying down, they can't even move, don't even have the energy. And we would see these images, and sometimes in our ignorance, we would make mockery of those images. We would laugh and think it was funny. But then there were always those who also was like, hey, man, that's not funny, man. It would touch your heart in a different kind of way. But a lot of times we never, ever imagined or thought, well, hey, one day that could be going on right here in good old US of A. We just don't see that. Just like I made a video a while back asking the question, can America actually fall? Can America actually collapse? Because it's like seeing a great um, fighter or just a great physical specimen. And he's like, man, this guy can bench press 500 pounds. He got a 50-inch vertical. Like, you never imagine a day of that person being weak or fragile or broken down, because you're looking at him through that current in the moment lens. But America was predicted to fall. And America was predicted and prophesied to have many plagues. Many things would befall America before its actual fall, and the people of America. And famine is one of them. So now you're starting to see a lot of the food shortages taking place. It's creeping in. You're seeing grocery store shelves empty in some places. Um, People are complaining about food and lack of food, and you hear about food deserts in certain neighborhoods, and a lot of that is related to poverty in some cases. But it's all a little pebble that's rolling down the hill that's eventually going to form into this big snowball that is known as famine. And we have to be prepared for that. So the question has to be, how long do you think you can go without food? Living in the United States, where we've been lied to basically about every aspect of living, one of the things that we have been mistaught about is this notion that we should eat 3 meals a day. to be healthy. You should always eat three square meals a day, you know. And that's always been something that's been taught to us, but that's not accurate in terms of maximizing our health. Actually, less is more. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said to eat one time a day. And you say that to people, they be shocked, like, man, I don't eat, man, you crazy. You're going to die if you eat one time a day. No, you're going to die if you keep eating 3 and 4 and 5 times a day. And what that's doing to you is also conditioning your body to call for food that many times a day. All throughout the day, you're thinking about, you eat. I know people who are eating a current meal and are already thinking about the next meal. And they in the middle of eating a meal. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because if you are an individual who has conditioned yourself to just eat all throughout the day, if a time comes where you may have to reduce to once a day, you're going to struggle because you're going to feel like you're dying if you don't eat in the manner that you're used to eating. But if you start to condition yourself to maybe eat once a day, to maybe fast a day, 2 days, and you build yourself up to where you can maybe go a day or 2 without food and you'll be all right, then that is something that'll help you get through these tough times that are absolutely coming to America. Also, the preparation of storing food in your house and keeping food stored in your place that can last you and sustain you and your family over a long period of time when you're not able to go to the grocery store no more, because that day is coming. And I know y'all don't believe it. But it's a lot of stuff. Look, you don't have to believe something in order for it to be true. Just because you don't believe it don't mean it ain't true. See? So, but even if you don't believe it, if you feel, oh man, America's so mighty, America's so powerful, our government is so wise and intelligent, they would never let nothing like that happen. Even if you have that delusional thought in your mind, it would still make sense to prepare just in case. Just my opinion, it would still make sense. Like they say, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, but you're going to absolutely need it. So, mill on that for a little while, marinate on it, and don't be fooled by all of the flashing lights over here and all of the dancing bears over there and all of the fireworks up here and around there that are taking your attention off what you need to be focused on, and that is the sustaining of you and your family through a dark time that's on the horizon. Nobody saw the pandemic coming. Nobody saw that coming. And then when it hit, it was something that took everybody off guard, and people were scrambling to try to figure out, oh man, is it real, is it fake, what should I do, should I do this, should I do that? Okay, that should be a sign for us to kind of put ourselves in a mind frame to expect the unexpected. Learn to grow food. Learn to farm and grow your own food and figure out how you can do those things, man. Learn alternate ways of cooking and all of these different things that you're going to need moving forward, because we've seen what happens when they say a storm is going to come. And it gives you a sign of who's is prepared and who's not, because everybody's swarming the grocery stores trying to get bread, trying to get water, trying to get things that they should already have in their homes. I should say we should already have in our homes. But in the last minute, we scrambling to get that stuff. What will happen when the day comes when you scrambling and it ain't nothing to scramble for? Think about that, man. It's your big brother, K-Rino. Just wanted to touch on that for a second. Not go too deep in it, but put it in your mind, starting getting you prepared. And I will hit y'all with another one real soon. Peace.